SpaceX's AI CapEx, Tesla's Megapack, and the chip facility, Terafab. Three plans that look completely unrelated all moved this week. Good morning, this is Ken. In fact, you can read all three as one supply chain. Running Robotaxi and Optimus at scale takes AI compute. AI compute takes a very large number of purpose-built chips, and making those chips and keeping the AI running takes stable power. The silicon is Terafab, the power is Megapack. So here is today's question. Is Tesla building the next product after the car, or the infrastructure for running AI at scale in the physical world? One limit up front. Terafab is still at the planning stage. Nothing has been built or produced. The Tera figure is a long-term goal for annual compute production capacity, not current output, and not power consumption. Three things today. Why this week's news connects. What changes in the business structure? And what is missing before the plan becomes real? Start at the finished product end. Robotaxi and Optimus. Robotaxi is operating in 7 metro areas. Paid FSD subscriptions reached 1.48 million, up 56%. First-generation Optimus production lines are being installed at Fremont. Now, the difference from an AI model. Build a model once and millions can use it. But every robotaxi needs its own compute. So does every Optimus. Physical AI turns unit count directly into compute demand. That did not happen in software. So what about the compute side? Tesla more than doubled its on-site compute in Texas in the first half of this year. Cortex-1 is over 90 megawatts and Cortex-2 over 11.5 megawatts in production. But that is the training side. What a robotaxi needs on the road is the inference chip inside that one vehicle. Here is the midpoint conclusion. Even with finished software, you cannot mass produce without a physical supply chain. Perfect autonomy does not add units if the chips are not available. An AI race is not decided by model performance alone. From here on, it is a supply chain story. On August 7, Tesla and SpaceX announced the site for Terafab, Grimes County, Texas. The plan consolidates integrated circuit design, wafer fabrication, advanced packaging, and system-level integration in one place. The state filing states the purpose plainly: materially reduce production cycle times and enhance design iteration speed. It does not say cheaper. It is about time. But draw the boundary. Terafab is at the planning stage. The filing describes up to 4 phases, with total capital investment stated as a range 55 to 119 billion. Not a committed figure and not a completed plant. And sub-2 nanometer processes are anticipated through partnerships with established semiconductor and equipment providers. This is not a plan that makes external chip companies unnecessary. Next, power. AI compute does not simply run on generation. Load during training swings sharply within milliseconds, and grids handle that badly. So a megapack here is not backup power. It is equipment that manages the flow of electricity during normal operation. Storage, control, and steady supply. And on August 6, at the new Megafactory in Brookshire, Texas, Megapack 3 rolled off the line. 16 months from groundbreaking. It has a design capacity of 50 GWh a year, but that is target capacity at full ramp, not current output. On the demand side, be precise as well. Tesla recognized $308 million of Megapack-related revenue from SpaceX in Q2, but that is disclosed in the 10Q as a related party transaction. Keep it separate from proof of demand from outside AI companies. SpaceX reported its first earnings as a public company this week. Against $7.81 billion of quarterly revenue, $15.83 billion went into AI infrastructure, roughly twice revenue, which places SpaceX on the demand side of this picture, a large Megapack customer and a co-applicant on Terafab. But Tesla and SpaceX are separate companies. The Terafab applicant is a distinct entity, Terafab AI, LLC, filed as a joint undertaking of Tesla, SpaceX, and xAI. Collaborating is not the same as combining. Everything so far is the future. What pays for it is the cars being sold now. July sales in China were reported up 37.8% year-over-year. Europe, meanwhile, went in opposite directions by country. France up 86%, Denmark up 52%, Norway down 97%, Sweden down 60%. So you cannot say Europe recovered or Europe collapsed. Incentive schemes and prior year comparisons cut differently in each market. China's figures also differ depending on wholesale, domestic sales, or exports. One thing is clear. The vehicle business is not the past. It is the present base funding the investment. If it gives way, the floors above stop too. Pulling it together. Confirmed. SpaceX is investing in AI and compute infrastructure. Tesla recognized Megapack revenue from SpaceX. Terafab is filed as a multi-phase plan, consolidating fabrication and packaging. Tesla is advancing Robotaxi, FSD, and Optimus. Analysis and hypothesis. That Terafab pulls forward production timing. That Megapack demand spreads to outside AI companies. That Tesla becomes a platform company for the AI supply chain. None of that is proven. Full conditions to judge whether this becomes real. 1. Terafab moves from plan to prototype to volume production. 2. Energy demand is won from customers other than SpaceX. 3. Robotaxi and Optimus generate commercial revenue. 4. The capex converts into profit and cash flow. None of the 4 is filled today. Finally, replace the evaluation axis. Is Tesla a car company or an AI company no longer works. What became visible this week is an attempt to connect software, products, silicon, power, and manufacturing into one system. The question is whether it becomes a company that can mass produce AI products. And the plan connecting is not a business completing. Enormous capex is not proof of growth. It is the groundwork before growth. Living ahead of the future is not about being overwhelmed by the volume of announcements. It is about seeing where the scattered news connects. That is it for today. If this was useful, a thumbs up really does help the channel. I cover Tesla, SpaceX, and the wider EV world from an owner's seat here in Japan, and I post new videos here regularly. If you are not subscribed yet, I would appreciate it. Nothing here is investment advice. Please do your own research. Thanks for watching, and let's keep enjoying life with these machines.
Before we wrap up, let me take a moment to introduce myself. I drive a Tesla Model Y, and at home, I've installed a Tesla Powerwall, so I actually charge my car with solar energy. I truly believe Tesla is shaping the future, and that's why I share the latest news and insights here on this channel. I'm from Japan, but I want to connect with Tesla fans all around the world. That's why I also create an English version of my videos. YouTube now lets you switch the audio into your own language so you can enjoy it in whatever language you prefer. Most of all, I'd love to connect with Tesla fans everywhere so we can support Tesla together. I also share updates on X, so feel free to follow me there and let's connect. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.